Hello students, today I want to talk a little bit about feathering, a rather simple technique that you can use to soften the edges of a photograph. First thing we want to do is we want to duplicate the layer as always. And the next thing we want to do is we want to use our selection tool. Now I want to let you know that you can use any selection tool that you choose. I'm going to choose the rectangular marquee tool, but you could also use a lasso tool or anything if you wanted to have more of like a freehand look to it. And I'm basically going to draw a box around what I want to have feathered. Okay, and I'm going to go up here because I've chosen this particular selection tool. I can choose this feather. I can change it up here, or I can right click and select feather. And I'm going to change this to 100 pixels. Okay, and you can see already that it's really rounded those edges there. So it's really going to soften everything around that particular picture. Okay, the next thing I want to do is go up to select and inverse, because right now what I've selected is Josie. I want to have everything except for her in that box selected. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit the delete key. But before I do that, I'm going to turn my eyeball off of the background so you can actually see it do something. So I unselected the eyeball, hit the delete button. And now what it's going to do, it's going to clear out everything behind it so that you can see those softened edges. And I apologize, it's taking a moment to render because I'm recording at the same time. Okay, so now a very soft, clean edge to that particular layer. To get rid of my marching ants or any marching ants, I simply just select that again and click off. I can use my move tool if maybe I want to actually kind of center this layer in a little bit. And I think I want to add a different background layer to this. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new layer, but remember I want to drop it behind my background copy so it's a send to back. I am going to use the eyedropper tool to get the exact red color that I want, and then the paint bucket tool to paint bucket in some red onto that blank layer to put some red behind the photograph. So again, a very simple selection, inverting the selection after you change the feather, and then deleting that background layer to leave just the feathered picture, and then we just insert an additional background. Now you could have moved this picture here to another photo as you're trying to blend something or another file, but I just decided just to add a different background in between it. Alright, I wish you luck.